Well, DeMar, we set up a play for him to get to his sweet spot. He did a good job. The key with that was Corey Joseph's screen. He set a man screen, a solid screen to get DeMar open, and that's what we got to do. And that helped him get to his sweet spot, get to the rim and score. Melo's three, he was hitting some tough shots there at the end. Lucas did a good job to took away the slip. They were looking for a slip at the basket. But Lucas being on the ball, taking it out, they couldn't see it. But then, too, Serge got knocked off and, from getting to Melo on that last shot. And, but I thought we made our breaks. The second unit came in with Fred VanVleet, DeLon Wright, Norm Powell. That group came in and really gave us some energy. And that's what it's going to take. It's going to take a village to win, and it takes everybody. And I thought everybody pulled their weight tonight when we needed it. We were sluggish in the first half, no energy, low energy, and but like I told the team at halftime, we can't live like that. We got to make sure we come out of the gate, and with a sense of urgency, back to back. 4 and 5 doesn't matter. For what we're trying to fight for.
Dwayne, the 2-for-1 in the last 30 seconds, DeMar's layup, and then his sweet spot play. Very good offensive execution.
It was down the stretch, and that's what we wanted. We was going for a quick 2, and then coming back, we knew he was going to get another possession. Also, too, we knew we had a foul to give there at the end, but I wanted to make sure we were smart in taking it because we didn't want to catch a guy in his shooting motion. So, but I thought our guys executed down the stretch. To make sure we scored offensively and got to use the clock wisely.
Coach, what did the Knicks do tonight to give you so much trouble up until basically the last second?
Well, I tell you what, Anthony made tough shots. Everybody made their shots. I thought Courtney Lee came in and did a good job of coming off screens. And again, they did an excellent job, but I also say that wasn't us in the first half. We low energy, feeling sorry for ourselves for whatever reason from the night before. But, we found a way, and that's what, I consider us a good team does. But they were making plays. They were making great plays defensively. They got into us. It made it tough for us. But a lot of the first half was us.
Watch the game. What is your take on what's
Who on Serge Ibaka? He's a man. He's tough. He's physical. He didn't have I don't know how many threes we made tonight, but he struggled in the first half with his threes. But he's going to be able to make those for us. But he gives us that physical disposition, and as does P.J. Tucker. Those offensive rebounds he got down the stretch were big time. They were men rebounds, and that's what we got to have.
Dwayne, I don't know if you were asked this. Do you think you kind of caught them flat-footed, getting the 2-for-1?
No, we talked about it. Yeah, we did. We executed well down. I don't know if it wasn't by chance. It was planned. We executed down the stretch. We wanted to get a quick 2 and then get another possession back, and we did. So that's another credit to our guys. Learning, and it's not easy to do with 2 new guys out there trying to go on the fly, but they executed.
Going to VanVleet and DeLon for that little stretch, just to get a different, smaller.
We was getting some energy. We was just getting some energy. Doug and I thought Fred and DeLon came in and gave us some energy. DeLon made a big 3, was huge for us, and that's what those young kids got to do. They're young, and they have no excuse not to be but fresh and full of energy, and they came in and gave us that, and that's going to be their role. They may sit there for 2 quarters or 3 quarters and come in, but that's their role, and they did it well.
You guys
PJ's offensive rebound. He also had that charge on Derrick Rose.
He did. PJ's that toughness is what Masai and Jeff did a great job of bringing those guys in, and that's what we need. But now, with that said, we just can't wave a magic wand and walk out there in the beginning of the game back to back. It doesn't matter, and not play. I can understand if New York just come out and just spanked us and we're playing our butts off like we did in the second half, but we weren't playing in the first half, and that's what we got to do a better job of as our starts, and not think, okay, we're okay. No, we got to have that sense of urgency coming out of the locker room.
You guys seem to talk more on defense. We the guy communicate more.
Yeah, I think Serge and P.J. Tucker have helped change that communication, talking. Again, everybody's got to do it. We just can't depend on those 2. Everybody's got to do it with their switching and talking and communicating.
How can Serge and Valanciunas play together?
They can play because Valanciunas can play in low post, Serge can play out on the perimeter, and when those 2 are in together, they got to dominate the rebounding. And but Serge is doing a good job of doing both, playing the power 4 and the 5.
Dwayne, New York really extended its defense against DeMar. really aggressive double
did.
teams. Is that something teams that like?
They did. We were 1.44 against blitzes last night, so I think we're getting better at it. We're inviting teams to do it now, and you know we work incessantly on our blitzes. So and we told them before they went out in the huddle they were going to blitz, and I thought Serge did a good job of popping in the middle of the floor and getting open.
How difficult is it to have to deal with having some new guys and Kyle being injured?
But it is, but it's NBA. Everybody has a job to do. We're professionals. We don't have to worry about going to class, and you know we should be able to study basketball, study the playbooks, and understand what we're supposed to do.